The future of New Plymouth's Central City horse racing track, which has been in limbo for 5 years, could ultimately rest with councillors.
On Monday, Taranaki Racing Chief Executive Kerry Hobbs, New Plymouth Mayor and National MP Jonathan Young met to try and work out a way forward.
A name change at the club rendered the existing perpetual lease null and void, and under former Mayor Andrew Judd, the New Plymouth District Council didn't renew the agreement for the Pukura Raceway, which consists of 38 hectares of prime green space in the center of the city, adjacent to the world-renowned Pukura Park. While the trio said the discussions had gone well, the final decision on the future of the multi-million-dollar piece of land could take months and be subject to public debate.
Pukura Raceway, a racecourse and community asset.
Future of New Plymouth Racetrack in legal limbo after name change. Oldham said the club would be writing a letter to the council asking for its support to amend the legislation, which lays out the conditions of the club's lease on Pukura Raceway, to resolve the technical issues relating to the club's change of name and allow the club to continue with its business as usual.
It was expected council officers would review what was being proposed and a report would be prepared for the full council to make a decision about a way forward, Oldham said. Judd said at the time he didn't want to renew the lease without a public debate, and while Oldham hadn't discussed the option with councillors, it couldn't be ruled out. We will have the discussion when we have received the report and have all of the information.
Hobbs described the meeting was very positive.
We are confident we will get some resolution from this technicality, Hobbs said.
We are still the same racing club, the same people, doing the same function, but the legal technicality wasn't done correctly.
Hobbs said while the process could take a couple of months, he expected a positive outcome. We are hopeful that the council will agree that we are good for the community. We do look at ourselves as a community asset. We have more than 20 community users up there.
We are a significant employer and we do bring significant money into the district. Hopefully the council sees it exactly the same way.
Hobbs believed it would be morally wrong if Taranaki Racing, formerly the Taranaki Jockey Club, the Taranaki Racing Club and Taranaki Thoroughbred Racing, lost its lease as it gifted the land to the New Plymouth District Council under the New Plymouth Recreation and Racecourse Reserve Act 1959.
The act says the land was declared to be held by the council as a reserve for the recreation of the inhabitants of the city of New Plymouth.
Young said it was a fairly straightforward discussion.
There's an act of parliament that needs to have an adjustment made to it regarding the name of the new entity, Young said.
Once he had got the approval from the council and racing club and both organizations were happy, he would carry the amendment through parliament and couldn't see any barriers to it being accepted. It's essentially a technical issue rather than any change of purpose or intent.
Taranaki Racing have a great community attitude and they want to see as many people utilize the facility as possible as well as them.
I think that being a small technical issue, it's just a matter of addressing that and proceeding forward with goodwill from all parties.